6 Deadliest Volcano Eruptions in Human History. Volcanoes are natural disasters that have extremely heavy consequences for human life. The eruptions that have been recorded have more or less affected human life and property. With the terrible destructive power of each eruption, the people and governments of the volcanic countries have taken many measures to prevent this unpredictable natural disaster. In this video, let's explore the most terrible volcanic eruptions in human history with us. Number 1. Merapi Volcano in Indonesia. Located on the Pacific Ring of Fire, Indonesia is the country with the most volcanoes in the world. The 2,968-meter-high Merapi volcano is located on the border between the two provinces of Yogyakarta and Central Java and is the most active of the more than 120 active volcanoes in the country. Currently, about 250,000 people live within a 10-kilometer radius around the volcano. In 2010, the volcano erupted, killing more than 300 people and forcing 280,000 to evacuate. Its most powerful eruption took place in 1930 and claimed the lives of 1,300 people. In 2023, Mount Merapi on the Indonesian island of Java erupted violently hot lava and ash clouds affecting many villages. The lava flow is 1.5 kilometers long, while the hot ash cloud rises 100 meters and flies up to 7 kilometers below the mountainside. At least 5 landslides on the mountain have occurred. Previously, monitoring results showed that 19 landslides and lava flows occurred on Mount Merapi. The eruption throughout the day of March 11, 2023 blocked the sun, and ash fell over many villages in Magelang and Boyolali districts in central Java. Authorities forced a halt to tourism and mining activities at the volcano. Residents are asked to remain vigilant, stop all activities in a hazardous area with a radius of 3 to 7 kilometers from the crater and stay at least 7 kilometers away from the crater. This is the largest lava eruption on the volcano since it was placed on Alert Level 2 in late 2020. On May 23, 2023, the volcano also erupted, with lava flowing more than 2 kilometers from the crater. Local authorities say lava flows remain within limits. In 2022, after assessing the risk of volcanic eruptions for neighboring villages, 7 kilometers around the volcano will also be zoned for danger. Number 2. Kilauea Volcano. Located inside Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, away from residential areas, Kilauea is one of the most active volcanoes in the world, with the most recent eruption occurring in 16 months, starting in September 2021. On January 5, 2023, the Hawaii Volcano Observatory obtained images showing lava flows from the Hale Mau Mau crater on the top of Kilauea Volcano. Earlier, authorities raised the alert level after detecting lava flows moving under the surface of the volcano, signaling a possible eruption. Experts say volcanic gases such as sulfur dioxide and other toxic gases can create plumes of smog that threaten crops as well as the health of residents and visitors in Hawaii. In late November 2022, the nearby Kilauea and Mauna Loa volcanoes erupted together for about 2 weeks and stopped at roughly the same time. This is also the first time Mauna Loa has erupted in 38 years. Lava from the Mauna Loa volcano poses no threat to any settlements. Meanwhile, the 2018 eruption of the Kilauea volcano destroyed more than 700 homes. The connection was unknown when the Kilauea and Mauna Loa volcanoes stopped erupting at roughly the same time. Experts plan to review the data to study the relationship between the two volcanoes. For the indigenous people of Hawaii, volcanic eruptions have profound cultural and spiritual significance. When the Mauna Loa volcano erupted, many people participated in traditional cultural activities such as singing, praying, and dancing to worship the god of fire and volcanoes. Number 3. Fagradalsfjall Volcano in Iceland. This is a 6,000-year-old volcano located in southwestern Iceland. In 2021, bubbling red lava will flow out of a fissure about 500 to 700 meters deep in the valley. The eruption lit up the night sky with a bright and red light, and hundreds of small earthquakes rocked the area. This was the first volcanic eruption on the peninsula in 781 years. About 4 hours after the first eruption, the lava had spread about 1 square kilometers or nearly 200 football fields. This area is uninhabited, so it is not dangerous. Areas several kilometers away were also unaffected. The eruption site was initially blocked off but was later opened to the public. People have to walk several hours from the nearest road to get into the volcanic area. However, authorities recommend that gases from the eruption, especially sulfur dioxide, could rise in the vicinity, posing a health hazard and even causing death. Iceland has 32 active volcanic systems, the most in Europe. The country has an eruption every 5 years on average. Number 4. Yellowstone. The supervolcano has erupted 3 times in the past 3 million years. The last one occurred 630,000 years ago and was 1,000 times larger than the eruption of Mount St. Helens in 1980, the event that caused more than $1 billion in damage. During Yellowstone's last eruption, large amounts of material caused the ground to collapse, creating a depression 55 kilometers by 80 kilometers wide. The next eruption is predicted to have catastrophic consequences around the world, according to What If's short documentary, What If the Yellowstone Volcano Erupted Tomorrow? Some wonder if there will be another eruption in the near future. The documentary also looks at the expected amount of lava. In fact, before lava formed, it was called magma, molten rock. Much of Yellowstone's magma will not turn into lava because the intensity of the eruption will cause magma to shoot up into the sky. Then it will become ash particles in the air or small pieces of scorched rock. However, this will greatly affect the entire US and Canada. It is estimated that tens of millions of people within a radius of 1,000 kilometers will die. When inhaled, the ash forms a cement-like mixture in the lungs, causing suffocation. Meanwhile, on the outside, buildings would collapse. Just 30 centimeters of ash would be enough to knock down roofs. Experts say that even if you're out of 1,000 kilometers, you will still be in trouble. Even on the east coast of the United States, about 1 centimeter of ash falling would still be dangerous to human lungs. Some of the ash will be blown to Europe, while the rest of the world will experience extreme weather changes. Global temperatures will drop by about 10 degrees Celsius and could last up to 10 years. Ash will also affect crops, water supplies, and other energy sources. The largest eruption of the Yellowstone volcano occurred 8.7 million years ago, causing hot, glassy rocks to cover an area as large as the state of New Jersey today. Number 5. Volcán de Fuego. Located in Guatemala and one of the most active volcanoes in Central America, Volcán de Fuego has experienced more than 60 eruptions since the 1500s, making it the most active volcano in Central American history. In 2018, it worked again. People nearby heard explosions before the mountain erupted violently, sending lava flowing down the mountainside. The eruption lasted 16 hours, killing 194 people and leaving more than 200 others missing. Thousands of people living nearby were told to evacuate immediately, but because the volcano erupted so fast and strongly, many people could not escape. Lava erupted like a fireball, with large columns of smoke rising. Previously, experts warned that ash from the volcano could be dispersed within a radius of about 30 kilometers from the top of the mountain in the southwest and northeast directions. Lava and ash will probably destroy about 10 surrounding villages. The army also set up tents at the local stadium to support the displaced people. Number 6. Etna Volcano. Etna volcano is 3,350 meters above sea level and has an area of 35 square kilometers. This is the highest volcano in Europe and was active again on February 28, 2023. The eruption caused no human casualties. However, ash and rock have covered many of the streets in Italian towns. People living near the area did not have to evacuate, but they still had to deal with the consequences of the eruption. Before that, the volcano had started to be active and had erupted many times, at one time spewing lava up to 400 meters high. However, its activity is becoming more and more explosive. Flaming lava flows lit up the night sky. Fortunately, the volcano erupts mainly toward the uninhabited slopes. At present, the volcano has stopped erupting, but it is impossible to predict when it will resume a new phase. Volcanic ash has long been considered a serious hazard to aviation, reducing visibility, malfunctioning aircraft control systems, and possibly damaging jet engines. Previous eruptions have closed airports in the area for hours or even days as ash from the volcano impeded flight. During the last eruption, the local airport was also closed. That is information about the most dangerous volcanoes in human history. Which volcano are you most impressed with? Comment below to let everyone know. Goodbye for now and see you in the next videos on our channel.